there was in their synagogue a man with an unclean spirit, and he cried out, saying, Let us alone. What have we to do with thee, thou Jesus of Nazareth? Art thou come to destroy us? Okay, we understand that this was, of course, the evil spirits talking through the man. I know thee, who thou art, the Holy One of God. And Jesus rebuked him, saying, Hold thy peace, and come out of him. And when the unclean spirit had torn him and cried with a loud voice, he came out of him. Now let me draw your attention, please, back to verse 25, where Jesus rebuked him, saying, Hold thy peace. So we go now to the book of Mark again, chapter 4. I want to show you something from Mark chapter 4 here. Verse 36 says, There arose a great storm of wind, and the waves beat into the ship so that it was now full. And Jesus was in the hinder part of the ship, asleep on a pillow. And they awake him and say unto him, Master, carest thou not that we perish? And the Lord arose and rebuked the wind. And he rebuked the wind, saying, Peace, be still. It's important for us to understand what he said in rebuking the wind. How did he rebuke the wind? So he said to the wind, Be still. He said to the storm, Be still. He said to the sea, Be still. Because there was a raging sea, you remember that? He said, Be quiet. And this is the exact same thing that he said to the evil spirit. Peace, be quiet, and come out of him. That's how he addressed demons. Now, for those of you who are into spiritual warfare and you want to know how to deal with evil spirits, like I said, the man of God, Prophet Koppers, taught me, and he said, whenever there's a situation involving evil spirits, you need to be conscious of God's peace. So that's why Jesus said in casting out that demon, be quiet, peace, be still. And then what else did he also say? He said, hold thy peace. That's the King James way of saying, hold your peace. Now, I just say to you guys that we are giving you a powerful prayer secret. How is this a prayer secret, you may ask? Let me show you. So, when he says, be still, right there, when he says, be quiet, and when he says, hold your peace, what he's simply talking about there, let me put it in the red, is meditation. That is what he's talking about. What is meditation? It's prayer. Now, this is how this prayer secret works. If you are under attack because of spiritual forces that are coming against your life or because of life-threatening situations, he says what you ought to do is go into prayer. In prayer, you're going to do the kind of prayer which is called meditative prayer or meditation. Why is meditation important? Because meditation is a type of prayer in which you become what? Everybody said, you become still. In other words, you sit or lie down in a state of meditation. You don't move. You don't run around. Your body must become still. Okay? And in this type of prayer called meditation, what do? You become quiet. You don't talk. You don't scream. You don't shout. He says, peace, be still. Peace, be quiet. So you come into quietness. Remember, we are taught in the book of Isaiah, in quietness and trust shall be your strength. So in this type of prayer, we become still, very, very still. And you calm your mind. You become quiet. What else do? It says you hold your peace. In other words, you maintain an attitude of peace. You come into a state of mental peace and you remain there. The title of our teaching today is Rest in Peace. How do you do that? You go into meditative prayer. What does it say in the book of Psalms? It says, be still and know that I am God.